Just a reminder that these videos are made for adult doll collectors or adults buying dolls for others. This is not a video for children. Viewer discretion is advised. Thank you very much for listening. Hello Internet! My name is Kelsey, and welcome back to my closet. So today we have a lot of different interesting things to talk about in this news video, as things are starting to heat up before the holiday season. So let's not waste too much time, let's just jump right into it. So Doll.Girly, who used to do lineups for the different doll lines on Instagram, has decided to stop doing lineups, and so the mantle is kind of being taken up by a different person, and I appreciate what they've put together here. And this isn't so much a lineup as it is just a listing of things that are coming, but we don't really know dates or prices about them. But one thing is pretty common among most of this, and that is seeing a lot of repeat characters. I know there's a lot of people who thought that there were way too many different Rainbow High characters and none of them really got enough attention. And I can agree with that to a certain limit, but of all the characters to make another doll line of, why do we keep coming back to Series 1? We have so many characters because of how many releases that Rainbow High has done, that we have so many characters that could be redesigned. Lots of them that need to be redesigned. Series 2, Series 3, like Series 3 was great, but I would like to see updates for them. Pacific Coast, they never got regular street clothes. Give me Jet, she only ever got one doll. Kaya, Avery, give me some of these characters that have been around for a while and deserve a little bit of redesign. But no, we have Series 1, once again, almost. Poppy has been replaced here by Amaya, another character who has had way too many dolls. Anyway, with that rant out of the way, let's discuss the different lines that we actually have. This first one is called Rainbow High Classic. I don't know if that's just a working title or not, but it's supposedly coming with new outfits, which would probably be the best part of this line. But also, they're introducing pets. Hooray! I've made it no secret that I'm not a huge fan of doll pets. I feel like if you're gonna use the plastic on something, give me some jewelry, give me a bag. But I feel like adding the pets is kind of leaning into this push away from collectors that I'm sensing with Rainbow High lately. And I will get into more of why I feel that way with one of the other items on this list. But yeah, I'm not pleased about the pets. Apparently, they are going to have glitter all over them, and there's some other glitter element in these dolls, like a powder of some kind. Might be interesting if you get to glitterify your doll outfits, but if the glitter is solely for the benefit of the pets, then I'm not into this. We're also getting a swim line, which sounds like it's going to have pretty similar contents to Pacific Coast, with swimsuits, sunglasses, towels, and bags. It's not all that exciting, and again, we have repeat characters here. And then we have a junior high themed line. This one including a new junior high character in Jewel Richie. Of all the places to redo a Jewel doll, this is the weirdest. It's supposedly going to be a pajama party, which means that we'll probably get sleeping bags and pillows, kind of like the slumber party dolls from a couple years ago. I would much have preferred if they were going to do another slumber party line to make it the full-sized Rainbow High dolls, especially because Avery and Ainsley did have slumber party looks from that one episode of the show that they just never used. I can't go on about that forever. Let's move on. The next part. This is probably the best part of this list here, and quite a surprise after learning that the accessory studio was being canceled. We are going to be getting real fashion packs. Finally. It looks like they are combining what was going to be in the fashion studio with accessory studio pieces like shoes and bags into one large fashion pack, and there's going to be 6, each with a different theme. So I'm hoping that, knowing there's specific themes attached, that this would make them not blind box. And I would think that since MGA did cancel plans to do the other blind box things, that maybe they learned their lesson. So there's hope yet for the roller skates that we saw leaked a little while ago. I really hope that they do come out. I just wish we had a tentative price, because considering that the shoes and bags by themselves were $10 and then the blind fashions were planned to be like $12, I'm hoping these are not going to be $20 to $30 for fashion pack. Finally, circling back to what I said about the shift away from collectors, there's going to be a playset called the Slime Creation Station, which is also coming with a pet. Now, it's kind of a cute callback in a way to Rainbow High's origins from being Poopsie Slime Surprise. If you didn't know, they kind of evolved over time out of being poop and unicorns and then the giant dolls into Rainbow High. But this is definitely lowering the age demographic, even for the children, because while anyone can play with and enjoy slime, I do feel like when you put a slime element into a toy, there's a certain aura about it then that says this is for littler kids who like to be messy. Whereas, you think of a fashion doll, a traditional fashion doll with changeable outfits and smaller pieces for a kid who's a little older and a little more responsible with their toys. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I feel like that must be part of what MGA is struggling with right now with Rainbow High, because there's definitely an identity crisis going on at the moment, and they can't figure out what they want to do, and I really hope that it doesn't last too much longer. Okay, so moving away from Rainbow High, this is a quick one. We do have a picture of a new Disney ILY doll based on Cruella. She looks to be a Jax doll, especially because she's coming with a second outfit. And she's not my all-time favorite out of the dolls. I think the other designs from Jax were a lot stronger. She's not bad, but she's kind of okay. The good thing though is that they seem like they are definitely going to be doing more villain-inspired looks, so I'm looking forward to seeing other villains in the future. And also, Jax and Disney Store. Where's my genie themed doll or fashion pack? Let's go! I'm waiting! Next, we have a new wave of Barbie Fashionistas, and I always have to look at these when they come out because I'm a big fan of Fashionistas, despite the fact that they have very low articulation. I always love the faces that they come up with. And this whole line seems to be based on existing classic Barbie dolls. Now, obviously, the outfits are not all very accurate to their originals, but I give props for the inspiration and the little nods that they do add in. Even Millie here looks pretty decent because she's modeling something close to the original Barbie look. I really do hope that they continue to lean into the Barbie core thing with the movie having come out and being so successful. Maybe bring Millie back around to one of her older incarnations. Get her a new face mold, please. The other inspired looks we have are Barbie and the Rockers, Superstar Barbie, Twist and Turn Barbie, and a roller skating Barbie that I don't know the name of right now. And like I said, some of them work better than others, but I really would like this to continue because there are so many amazing classic Barbie designs that you could tap into that I think they could come up with a lot of really cool ideas. There are also 2 Kens in this line. They're not inspired by any particular Ken, but they're still fine for being Kens. They're Kenuff. Also, the one with the wiggly shirt has hearing aids. So it's nice to see that coming back because we've only had one doll with hearing aids so far. This next thing we don't have pictures of yet, but somebody found Amazon listings for 2 more Pixlings dolls in a second wave of the main line. One of them is going to be teal and one of them is going to be rose colored, and I'm very excited to see what they look like. The Pixlings are so cute, and knowing that they're already planning and releasing more of them gives me hope that they're going to continue on strong. They're just one of those lines that I'm not 100% focused on them, but I want to see them succeed. I really do. Also, this next thing I'm not going to put a name to, but I will show a picture or two of it. She's been being taken off everywhere that her picture is being posted because Mattel does not want you to see this yet. But we play fast and loose here in the closet, and I think I'm pretty much invisible to Mattel because I only have 1,700 subscribers. Here she is. She's actually really pretty, even though I'm not really into the real person, but I think they did a really good job on the face. And her outfit, the design is very glamorous, the hair looks nice, and, you know, she's just iconic for Christmas, right? I really wouldn't mind seeing more holiday-themed celebrity dolls. I think that would be an interesting line to start. But she's $75.99, which I don't get. I wouldn't normally bulk at this price, except the material of the dress does not look to be that expensive. You know, it's a nice cut, and I like the sparkly elements, but it looks kind of cheap in the material that they chose. Plus, she doesn't have much articulation because she's on a model muse body. I'm assuming, I guess the price maybe comes from licensing her likeness, but, you know, the Inspiring Women series, who are also based on real people, most of them are not that expensive. You know, I wasn't really planning on getting her anyway, but I will give praise to the fact that they really did make her look exactly like the person. Now, the last thing I want to touch on is a potential new doll line. This is Squadz Place Tokyo Trends. And so far we don't have any pictures, just these silhouettes on the Instagram page. And at first I wasn't sure if this was real or not, but then the Glow Up Girls Instagram actually posted about it on their story. So I'm guessing that this is another Far Out Toys brand. The fact that they are called Tokyo Trends as the subtitles making me think that possibly this is a Harajuku themed line, which would be great because it just doesn't seem like we can get a Harajuku doll to really stick. And I did like the Glow Up Girls. I think that they were very cute. There were things that they could have improved on for sure, but maybe this is Far Out Toys' next experimental step after learning what they learned from the Glow Up Girls. I'm very interested to see what these are going to be all about. They look like they're going to be pretty stylized based on the shape of the silhouette, unless that's just for artwork purposes. Maybe they're going to wind up being regular proportion dolls, but it's something to keep an eye on. My curiosity has been piqued. And with that, guys, that is everything that I wanted to cover for today. So let me know what you think of all the things that we talked about. Let me know what you're looking forward to. Thanks so much for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends, and until next time, bye!